All right, welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Jack bringing you 4 more NBA free picks for this Saturday, April 26th. As always, please like, subscribe, comment throughout the video what picks you like, what picks you don't like, what you're tailing, what you're fading. Make sure to check out our winnable below. Get all of our free picks, VIP. As you can see here, a little recap from yesterday. 3-0 sweep free picks, 0-3 in VIP. This last week has been the worst week I've had ever, like truly ever in sports betting. It's the worst week I've ever had. So join VIP and then just fade what I take for the rest of April. Just fade it because I could not hit the red side of a barn right now. It is my free picks have been doing well. Even yesterday's YouTube video, we went 2-2. We missed Derek White by 2 or 3 PRA. Benedict Mathurin was terrible. Paolo hit his. Lake Kings, Edmonton Oilers cleared easily. So the free picks have been doing great. My TikTok, Instagram free picks crushing. Even like we did a little last minute no runs first inning for the members in our members in our winnable in Discord yesterday with this pick right here. Little no runs first inning. I always enjoy those. But the VIP picks, we cannot hit the red side of a barn. Yankees didn't do anything at home yesterday. Houston absolutely choked, and the Pacers just absolutely choked it in the fourth quarter. So, again, get in on VIP and then just fade my picks through the rest of April. And then once we get back to May, then we reset, we recalibrate, and then we'll still crush. Even like the NFL draft I was hitting. I hit Jackson Dart under 25.5 at 25. That was my best bet for the NFL draft, and that hit. And that was a free pick for, our members. Again, we have members in Winnable and Discord. All our picks are tracked and sent through Winnable. But on the Discord, you can get them in there. So make sure you check out the Discord. We're already up over 120 members in only 3 weeks or 4 weeks now. And when you get in there, you get a free month of all our VIP picks. And then, too, I talk about all the affiliates in there. Again, if you've been watching my videos, I'm not promoting the affiliates in here as of now because I got the strike taken away, but I still don't know what caused the strike. So I'm trying to be a little cautious here. But I have all the great affiliates in there. And every time you sign up with one of my affiliates, I'll give you another free month. Again, my whole point of this channel, the socials, making the Discord was because of a gambling group chat I was in that I loved. I love talking about sports every day. I love talking about picks every day. Any bet I can get my hands on, I really love it. So giving away free months, of VIP, I love, again, because it helps me out. The affiliates, I get the referral bonus. You guys get the free plays. And so it's a win-win for both of us. Everyone wins. You get to see all the picks. So make sure you go check out all the links in the description below. Again, I think there's only 3 links in the description. It's Player Profit and then 2 other for Winnable and Discord. So go check those out. And without further ado, let's get into today's games. There's a lot of great games. That's why I would say put on the notifications. In the Discord, we have all these videos are sent to a special channel, so you can see them in there because, we have day games already. Like we have some early games here. This is one of our players. This is going to be one of our picks on Player Profit later. But our first pick is with, let me go here. Props. We have points. I've been doing this recently to make this process more smooth. If anyone watches The Last of Us, I caught up last night. Very good show. Comment Last of Us if you watched that, because I really liked it a lot. I had never watched it. All my friends told me I need to watch it, and I like it. Really, really good show. All right, I'll stop rambling. First pick, we got Jimmy Butler, more than 21 points. Zoom in the last 5, as always. So he's hit this in 4 out of his last 5. He had that game where he was injured, only hit 3. I think he's going to come out of the gate hot. I like Golden State a lot in tonight's game. They're back at home. I think, winning last game, they have the momentum. Again, I like them a lot to play well, do well, and I think they'll end up winning this game and probably most likely cover. But again, 21 points. They're going to need Jimmy to play well. He's going to be pissed off about last game that he played in. So I see him playing very well. Again, if you want another pick for him, I look at his PRA. I was on that, especially with Jimmy, because he gets his rebounds, he gets his assists, he plays a facilitator role a lot. But what pick I am going with for right now is Jimmy Butler more than 21.5 points. The next pick was actually something, a pick that we took in the last video, and it hit easily. And so far, when we've taken it, Christian's hit it. And so we are taking Christian Braun more than, I got it at 6. So I will do what I got. Outline custom. Christian Braun more than, was it 6? Oh, well, I think he will play well. Again, you got it on a push on both times. So that means, again, it's a push. I think he's going to play well again. The Nuggets really know that they need to win this game or else they're cooked. Like they choked it last game. They played terrible. They need to bounce back. They need to bounce back win here. They're going to need the role players to step up. They can't fully rely on Jokic and Jamal to do everything, win the game for them, hands down. So I think Christian will be one of those players that steps up. Also, too, again, we got Christian Braun more than 6 rebounds. Although, usually I go with the last 5. He's at median is 6, averaging 4.5. I do like his over on this game. I guess it goes against kind of what I usually talk about. But even looking at his PRA, I think this is a great spot to have him in. Now, again, this is a lot of red. Hasn't played well recently, but he knows he needs to step up if they want to advance into the next round. And I think the role players for Denver play very, very well tonight. And on the other side of the ball, for our last player prop pick, where's Jalen? Nope, I want the other side of this. So I'm going with Jalen Green less than 20 points. Now you see here he had popped off in the last game. So this isn't Denver. This is Golden State. Sorry, I get confused with the Reds. No, he popped off in the last game, so the line inflates back up. But prior to that, he hasn't played well. He had 7 points, 2 points, 7.5. His last 10 games, he was playing well, then dropped off again in his last 5. I would not take his over. I think last game was an anomaly. Again, you see a guy pop off for 40 points, and they're like, okay, he's going to play better. People are going to bet on him. It's just want to get the value and take low. I think Golden State will win this game. I think they will. They're back at home. They'll play very well. So I got Golden State in this game. And again, I'm taking Jalen Green on the under less than 20 points. Now, we still have one more pick in the player profit, but if you're still here, comment player profit and make sure to sign up for our free picks and winnable. Again, they're free. Join the Discord. We're constantly talking about different things. I'm on it right now. It's 9 a.m. People are already talking about MLB games, NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs. We're talking about everything in there. We have guys in Canada, UK, all over the world. And it's great. Again, I set all this stuff up because I love sports, because I love talking about sports. I love the intricacies of sports betting, sports gambling, and meeting you guys and talking with you guys. So join the Discord. Again, we've had a month from hell, Fade VIP until May starts. And and I appreciate you guys. Again, subscribe, like, comment. If you're all the way here, comment player profit. Sorry, you've already listened to me talk for 9 minutes. So hit subscribe. Again, if you're watching this, hit subscribe. And in player profit, again, if you're not familiar with player profit is sports trading. Now, the best part about player profit is you pretty much pay up front. And then if you hit 2 challenges, you get to the funded round. Once you're in the funded round, you keep 70% of the profits. If you're familiar with TikTok finance, or if you're familiar with finance and trading, this is a common thing in trading where they'll give you, if you can prove that you're a very good trader, they'll give you a massive bankroll, right? And the theory is, they have high investors. They want to see who are the best players. They want the data on what the best bets are from the top sports bettors. And if they have all this information, then they can make smart picks for their investors. Now, what you need to do is you sign up with a code, use my code Bonfire in the link below, and they will give you 10% off any package. And again, like I said, you can 30x, 100x your bankroll. For $30, you can get $1,000 bankroll. For up to $1,000, you get $100,000 bankroll. And if you do, let me pull it up real quick just so show you guys. So here's what they are: 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 25,000, 50,000, 100,000. If you get any of these, if you sign up using my code Bonfire, you get 10% off. And if you do any of the packages that are, let's see, 25,000 is $500. If you do 25, 50,000, or 100,000, I'll give you a month free of VIP. Again, that's on top of already getting a month in Discord. So you get 2 months free just for signing up using my code Bonfire. And again, I like it. Again, the best thing is you're not betting with your own money. So you pay up front, and then you don't have to stress these games. You get to bet with maximize your bankroll and bet well. So the game I'm looking at is the Cavs Heat. I like the Cavs at home a lot. Or I like the Heat at home a lot. I know they haven't played well against the Cavs, but I do like Spoelstra at home. The Heat prefer to play at home. They play well there. I don't see them getting swept by the Cavs. I think they'll win. I think it'll be a gentleman's sweep. So the pick I'm betting here is $1,000 on Miami Heat. Now you can see here, I'm not normally a $1,000 better, but because I'm on Play Profit, I'm able to 100x my bankroll and go from betting $100 or betting $25 a game to now betting $1,000 a game. Sometimes I put $2,000. So it is great. So again, let's see, Miami Heat plus 5.5. Make sure I have that right. Boom, lock that in. And now tail these picks with me. Again, free picks have been doing great. VIP, terrible. Fade them. Join them, get the information, and fade them until May starts, and then we reset. So that is it. If you're still here, listen to me talk for 12 minutes. Hit subscribe, share this with a friend, comment, all those things. It helps me out a lot, and it's absolutely free. It takes 2 seconds. So thank you, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.